Hello, I'm on a little mini road trip adventure and I'm stopping off along the way to Somerset, and tonight I'm staying in the Cotswolds. I'm staying in Chipping Norton. This, just the other side of this hedge, is Diddley Squat Farm Shop, which for those of you who don't know is Jeremy Clarkson's farm shop. Literally just the other side of this hedge. But I am on a campsite. There's a whole other bit to it as well. It's much bigger than I realised, and it's now this is the other one that I'm not a member of. Is it the Caravan and Camping Club? I can't remember, but yeah, so I'm not a member, so I've paid the non-members price, which is a little bit more expensive, but still I think it was £20 something. On the website it said they didn't have facilities, so I bought my Bivy to try that out. Turns out they've got facilities, so I don't know whether I use mine. But anyway, my pitch starts there, so I've parked a little bit away, so I've got a little bit of space here, and then I will open the tent box out that way, and it goes all the way up to that other marker. So I think I'm going to put my shelter out there as well, but yeah, we'll see how I get on. Okay, so I'm all sort of set up. Tent box, done in like 3 minutes. Shelter done in half an hour, and I'm still not sure it's going to stay up. But I've only got a chair in it so far, but it's up, I'm in it. And it is nice to have somewhere to sit and shelter, actually. So, yeah. But I need to get better at this. It took me ages. Any tips for putting up tents with poles and also hammering them in? Because I had to bring my regular hammer from my tool kit because I don't have like a mallet type thing, and they're not very well pegged in, so not sure it's gonna stay. But anyway, yay, all sorted. Okay, so all set up, well, pretty much. I've not bothered with putting the rain cover up properly yet. And this is my Decathlon living shelter. So I've put that next to it. I could have moved it closer so that you actually have the ladders going into it, but I put it just a little bit to one side. So I've got my sleeping bedroom up there and my living room there. Loads of space. You can see, I don't know if you can see the pole, but there's a marker. I'm well within my limits, so yeah, loads and loads of space. Really happy. Well, we are in the fabulous British countryside with the weather to go with it. It's raining, I'm putting my stuff away in the rain, but it's not too bad. It's drizzling. I had a fantastic night's sleep up in my tent box. Just been in there to get changed, get stuff sorted. It's really handy having that, actually. Just might be a bit of a pain to get it out and put it away. So it's time to pack up now and head off to my next destination. But yeah, had a really good night's sleep and ready to get going on my road trip. And we are done. A little bit soggy. Yeah, I'll be honest. I mean, it took me just under half an hour, I think, to do everything, which is not bad at all. The shelter takes the longest. The tent box is actually a doddle. So although I haven't had experience with traditional camping, I can see why people love the tent box, because it is so much easier to put out and put away. Really, it really is. Not having poles and all that kind of stuff, just literally opening it and closing it, tucking it in. There's plenty of space. It's not difficult to get it in. The camping shelter, I can't fit it back in the bag. I can't fold it up that small, especially when it's wet, and you know, it's just not easy. Whereas the tent box, there's loads of space and give. It's not difficult to fasten the cover. It's yeah, I have to say, really good. Yeah, really good. Anyway, now off to have a bit of a wash and then head off to my next destination. Hello, hello. I am in Weston-super-Mare. How fab is this? I mean, the weather's not the best, let's be honest. But apparently, thanks to a quick message to my mum, this is somewhere that I have been to before, and it's possibly the first ever beach that I ever went on. I won't have been doing a cartwheel at this point because I think I was about 1 year old. But yeah, this lovely, delightful English seaside town is possibly my first ever beach that I visited about 40 years ago. Okay, so I've realised one of the hardest things when camping is deciding where to pitch. So I arrived almost an hour ago actually now at the campsite where I'm staying, and I was given options. This is the worst for me. So I was told, go and have a look around, choose which one's best for you. So I tried, and I thought, yeah, this one's nice and secluded. She'd also recommended it was nice and out of the way and sheltered. Very good. And then I realised there's nowhere to put the pegs for the shelter because it's on stones. There's no grass. So I've just spent ages going around looking at what everyone else does, looking at all the other options, trying to decide where to go. And in the end decided I made a foolish decision. I want to move. So I'm going to move. I'm now going to be in a spot that's more exposed to the elements and more exposed to other people. But everyone's really friendly, and actually that might be quite nice. It's just that they're going to get quite an entertainment show now, watching me try to put up my shelter. Yeah. The gentleman who's going to be my new neighbour had already spotted me and chatted to me about tent boxes, and he says I can borrow his hammer. So we shall see. Oh my word, I am so happy. I've just come out for an evening stroll. I've set up camp and I've just come out and I've seen a HST train on the line as I was walking past, and now I'm at the beach. Isn't this beautiful? Liking Minehead so much so far. Hello, full on bedhead and night wear today, but it's raining outside, so I'm just doing this before I go and get washed and ready and start packing up. It's been a fab road trip, but we are coming to the end of it now. Went out on trains yesterday, which was lovely, and I just wanted to close off this with some bits about camping. So firstly, small tip: make sure that when you lock your car at night, you've also closed the doors and the boot. Because not last night, but the night before, I ended up going to sleep on my tent box on top of my car, with my car locked, but the back door completely wide open and the boot completely wide open, and it rained. And also, you know, there are some safety implications. People are generally very, very trusting on a campsite, but it's probably not the best idea. And then second tip is, when you realise, if you realise that happens, and you realise that your car's wet and you panic and you sort of go, oh no, how could I have been so stupid? And then you shut said door and boot, maybe check that you've got your car keys outside the car before you lock your keys inside the car and close the boot and the door when your car's already locked. Yeah. So yesterday we had an interesting time trying to get my keys out of my car. I called Mazda Road Assist. They were going to come out, but then I asked them to come in the evening because we were out in trains on the day, and they then called me in the evening and said, oh, the technician's done too many hours now, he's clocked off, so it'll be tomorrow morning. Like, oh, great. Then realised, oh, maybe the RAC can help because I'm also covered by the RAC. No, apparently they don't help. They don't have auto locksmiths, so they said they could send me some details and I could get a quote, but it would probably be in the hundreds. Thank goodness for the AA. I'm with my partner at the moment. He came to join me for the last little bit of this trip, and he's with the AA, and the AA sent someone out last night, fantastic guy, and he managed to get into the car and get my keys out. So moral of the story, firstly, don't shut your keys in the car. Well, firstly, don't leave your boot and your door open and lock your car overnight. Secondly, don't shut your keys in your car. And thirdly, get AA cover. I used to be with the AA, and the only reason I'm with the RAC now is because it comes with my bank account, but I think I might actually get a separate AA cover because they are fantastic. And that's it. Currently about to pack up. It is raining, like I say, so not going to be the most fun, but it's only drizzling, so a little bit similar to a couple of days ago. I'll probably need to open the tent out at some point in the next few days though, if the weather's okay, to dry it out. But yeah, so there's quite a lot of stuff in the shelter that I need to pack up, and then heading home. It's been a really lovely road trip. I find road trips quite tiring, but in a really good way. I hope that makes sense. Outside a lot, doing a lot. Well, not doing a lot, but just getting fresh air, being out and about. It's been very relaxing and a nice break, but it's also been quite tiring. I've slept really well though, so that's good. And I'm also looking forward to getting back to my own bed and having a bit of a relaxed weekend, hopefully. So yeah, it's been fabulous. Met some lovely people on the campsite. Big thumbs up again to the Camping and Motorhome Club. The CAMC is the club that I'm a member of, and that's the campsite that I've been staying on the last 2 nights. Great facilities, and yeah, really happy with those. They're not the cheapest, but it's not expensive. It cost me £60 for 2 nights. So yeah, Tentbox still absolutely brilliant. I do really like it. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is it got quite hot in the night, but I think that's because there was 2 of us in here. So if you're sleeping with other people, just be aware of that. We only have a really thin duvet, but it still got quite hot. So in the summer months, it's not that warm today outside. Like, I don't know, maybe 15 degrees. If it was a lot warmer, I think that would be interesting. I guess maybe you'd have windows open and stuff like that. But yeah, still loving the Tentbox. The one slight thing, and I do have the mattress topper, the Panda mattress topper, which is highly recommended and is quite thick. I still don't find this the most comfy. I don't know if that's because I like a softer bed or a firmer bed or somewhere in between. I don't know. It's not quite comfy enough, so I still might investigate getting an inflatable mattress or something. It's okay. I've had 3 nights and I'm fine, but I do have to keep switching around in the night because it's not that comfy. So I would say without a mattress topper, it's not going to be the best. But yeah, overall, loving the Tentbox. The quality is fantastic. It just works. It is really good. I do really like it. And if you are interested, as I mentioned before, I'm a Tentbox ambassador, so I can get you £50 off with the code that you'll see on the screen now. And I think that's my partner arriving back, so it's probably time to pack up. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed my travels. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this, subscribe. I'm hoping to post a lot more of these sorts of videos, just sharing my activities and out and about, and give you some hints and tips like don't leave your keys in the car. Anyway, take care. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.